So step one is life causes you to sift and sort and evaluate and decide. Life just gives you contrast that causes desire to be born. So step one is asking, and life just causes you to do that all day, every day. Step two is not your work and not your focus. It's the work and the focus of your inner being. Step two is when you ask, it is immediately, instantaneously given to you in vibrational form. When you ask, it is given. And the vibrational form is so magnificent because the vibrational form means that your inner being and all of your inner being's partners in non-physical, which is source energy, form a focused attention and a collective energy gathering environment around what you have asked for. And cooperative components of all manner and all kinds are gathered in this vibrational environment for your benefit. And we call that vibrational environment a vortex because it's a gathering of energies, and it's impossible for anything that's a vibrational match to what you've asked for not to be gathered. And so the cooperative components, it's enormous, it's significant, and it's steady, and it's sure, and it's all for you. Step one. Step two. Step three is now you who have been somewhat resistant when you knew what you didn't want, which caused you to know what you do want. Now your work is to focus upon what you do want rather than justify why you don't want what you don't want. You got to go with the flow of your own new desire rather than stand in stubborn defiance of what you're living, a sort of outraged justification. I need it, I demand it, I want it. That's not going with the flow. That's going against the flow. Going with the flow is thinking about how good it will feel, or looking for things that feel good right now. You don't even have to stay on the subject of your desire. You just can't focus in opposition to your desire. And it's so weird, most of you do. I want more money, but I don't have enough. And you join together with other complainers to talk about how hard life is. I want a boyfriend, but where are all of them? They're all taken. All the good ones are gone. No, they're not. They're out there looking for you too. But when you focus in opposition to what you want, then you hold yourself in a place where you can't receive. And that's what step three is. Step three is practicing thoughts of positive expectation. Step three is thinking about what you do want rather than what you don't want. Step three is feeling worthy enough to receive what you want. And that takes some practice for many of you because you've been basing your feeling of worthiness on what you've got, not upon what you want. Often you think that there is some outside arbitrator, some outside negotiator, some outside decider of what's right and wrong and good and bad for you, who is preventing you from the goodness that you want. And there isn't. It's only you and your own resistance, because all that you know as good is rooting for you, is there in your vortex of creation, is there with the cooperative components, just calling you home to it, calling you in the direction of it. And when you turn ever so slightly and you begin moving in the direction of your desire, you begin to feel the relief as your resistance releases little by little, until eventually you can feel the utter satisfaction of going with the flow. It doesn't require work on your part. It doesn't even require action, although action with the flow is so much fun. Action against the flow is struggle. So step one, step two, step three. Step four is just getting really good at step three. That's all. Step four is the mastery of step three. Step four is finally accepting that you're supposed to feel good and allowing yourself to, and even working toward feeling good, even when the conditions around you don't easily lend themselves to that. Step four is wanting so much to feel the satisfaction of alignment that you have some tricks up your sleeve or some good ideas in your pocket that you can get out anytime to help you to lean in the direction of feeling good. And then step five is when you're so used to feeling good and you witness something contrasting, and you embrace and relish the contrast because you know the value of step one. Oh, good. Something else to want. Oh, good. Oh, good. Oh, good. Negative emotion, which is pointing out to me some paths of resistance that I'm still carrying around that aren't serving me, and my perfect opportunity to release more resistance so that I'm more in the flow. So you are powerful creators, and you are doing extremely well. And we are so pleased that you've come to play with us here today, so that together we can talk about what matters to you. And you're going to notice we're going to take thought in places it has not been before. You'll feel us breaking into those new places, and you will feel the exhilaration of your own inner being when we do that. So what do you want to talk about? We're eager to talk about anything. There's nothing off limits. You're going to understand the perfection of where you are by the end of this gathering, and it's going to be a good day. You're going to like it. We already like it.